Hello everyone, in this video I will talk about canonical form. So what is canonical form? Boolean expression where each term contains all Boolean variables in their true or complemented form. So we will understand this statement through the example. So if we see the first example, it is a Boolean expression of 4 variables. So our ABC are Boolean variables which are in true form, and BC is also in true form and D is in complemented form. So it is a Boolean expression in which all Boolean variables are in true or complemented form. So it is also called the sum of product. So if we see the second example, a plus b plus c, b plus c plus d complement. So it is also a Boolean expression with 4 variables in which ABC are in true form and BC are also in true form and D is in complemented form. It is also called the product of sum. So in this video we will only see sum of product. So we will move to the next slide. So what is the sum of product? So our first point says that a product term which contains n variables as factor either in complemented form or uncomplemented form, which means that it is a product term in which n variables, either it is 2 variable, 3 variable or 4 variable as a factor either in true form or false form. So it is also called a min term. So our second point is a min term given a one value for exactly one combination of variable. So it is a sum of product. A min term with the given value of one of any combination of for exactly one combination of variable is a sum of product, or we say min term. So our third point is the sum of small min terms of f for which f assumes 1 is called canonical sum of product or disjunctive normal. So what it means, if a function f is given for in the column in the function f, if it is value of 1, then it is assigned as a min term, or we call canonical sum of product. So if we see the difference between sum of product and canonical sum of product, so it is a minor difference. If you see the sum of product, then it is not mandatory to contain all the variables. If we have 3 variables ABC, then it is not mandatory to write ABC plus A complement B C, then it is not mandatory to write all the variables. If we write A plus BC, then A complement C, then it all write in sum of the product. But in canonical sum of product, it is mandatory to write all the variables. If we have 3 variables ABC, then it is mandatory to mention all the variables. If we see this ABC complement, plus if we add more A complement, B complement and C, then it is, if we add more A complement, B complement, C complement, if we add more and more, then it is mandatory to mention all the variables. So this is the minor difference between sum of product and canonical sum of product. Now we see the example of it. So suppose we have 3 variables A, B, C, then the combination of 0 and 1 will be 2 to the power 3, then it is equals to 8. Then it is 8 number combination of 0 and 1. In the A column, we have 4 zeros and 4 1, and in the B column 2 zeros 2 1, and the C column 0 1 0 1. This is a combination we write. So if we have any function f given of any value, if a function is given in the inputs of A, B, C, if the values are 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 of any function f, the values are given, then if we see the where it is 1, first we see the where it is 1 value in the case of sum of product. Then if we see the 1 value, then if we then we see that there this row, this row, this row, this row and this row containing the value 1 value, then it is considered as a min terms. So if we see that it is considered as a min term, so if we see the rows, then these are the binary values, then these are the decimal equivalents of it. These are the binary values and these are the decimal equivalent of it. If we see the how to convert these binary values in decimal equivalent, there is a shortcut trick. If we have three variables, then we do 1 2 4 1 2 4. Okay, if we have three variables, so if we have 0 0 0, then it is no value assigned to it, then it is 0. If we have 1, then 0 0 1. So if we see 1, only in the place of 1 1 is assigned. It means that it is activated, or we say it's in 2 form, then it is value 1. If we want to write 2, then 0 1 0, in the place of 2 1 is activated. So this is 0 1 0. If we write 3, then in order to write 3, we activate 2 and 1. 2 plus 1 3, and rest of all the 0. This we apply the shortcut trick. So we have seen the binary to decimal equivalent shortcut. So if we see the min terms 1 1 1, where it is 1, then we write the canonical sum of product as a in to the function f, and according to the function f. So if we see the this function f, so how we write this expression? So if we see the where it is 1, so first one is there, so first one is there, then we see that that a is equals to 0, b is equals to 0, and c is equal to 1. Where it is 0, which means that it is in complement, and where it is 1, it is which means that it is 2. So a is equals to 0, which means that a complement, b 0, which means that b complement, and c is 1, which means it is 1, it is 2 form. So we only write c. So it is a example of sum of product. So we will write into product and we will take the sum of it. So if we see the another one, this one, then we will see a is equals to 0. A is equals to 0, which means a complement, b is equals to 1, which means a true form, b, then c complement, c is equal to 0, which means it is c complement. And this one, it is a is equals to 1, this is 2 form a, and b and c are 0, then it is complemented form, b complement c complement, plus then it is 1 here, then it is a is equals to 1, then it is 2 form a, and b is equals to 0, then it is complement b complement, and c is equals to 1, and this is c, and it is in 2 form, and plus this one, and this a it is 1, so a is 2 form and b is equals to 1, then b is 2 form, and c is 0, then it is c complement. So we have written a canonical sum of product in which all the variables are containing a b c, all the three, we have three variables a b c, then all the variables are containing in the combination. Then if we see the sigma value, then this sigma value means this is a sum of product. Then this is a canonical, this is a symbol to represent canonical sum of product. If we see where it is coming 1 2 4 6, so we see in the where it is 1, so we have written the canonical sum of product expression. Now we will fill into a symbol structure, or we say format. So where it is 1, then where it is 1 0 1 0 0 1, then it is 1 value, we write 1. Then where and next one, then it is next one is it is in 2, then we write 2. Then where it is next one, this, then 1 0 0, which means decimal is 4, decimal equivalent is 4. Then this is 1, and 1 0 1, what is the decimal equivalent? 5. Then it is next one, then the decimal equivalent of 1 1 0, then it is 6. So we write this is the sum of product. This is the canonical sum of product expression, and sigma 1246 is the we say decimal format, or we say compact format of representation of the sum of product. So what we have seen in this video, first we have seen canonical form definition example, and then what is sum of product, and we have seen the difference between sum of product and canonical sum of product. Then we have seen the example of it. So that all in this video, so like, share, comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.